Mic check, motherfuckers. Impromptu stream, yeah? Impromptu stream. Coming to you live. Now, I'm not sure if this is coming through. Let's check the audio, shall we? Shall we? One more time to people. Now, why isn't the fucking audio coming through? That's what I'm wondering. Where's the chat? Which one am I sharing? This one. It's my 8th anniversary, people. Oh, oh. Oh, Brian, I'm going to do some sit-ups now. Yes. Yes. Is the background coming through? I've got like music and it's the AJ playing. I'm not hearing anything. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Thank you. This is the stream right here. This is important news. If you this is the moral of this particular stream. So, no. What do we got? Ah, I reckon it's that. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. All right, so 8th year anniversary. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Sounded like bad connection for 30 seconds. Now I hear nothing again. What the fuck, man? Bro, this is some weird shit. Sorry, this stream is basically going to be me configuring all my shit. Audio. It's like it's. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Is that better? Is that better? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. If you can hear me, please type something in the chat. If not, I have to change the audio. So before I begin, I want to make sure. I got to figure out how to get background. Yes, all right, sweet, thank you. Now, Finbear. Basically, I don't know, you probably remember, but before crypto, well, kind of before crypto, back in some other crypto days, 2016, I don't know what was going on in crypto in 2016. What was the ETH price? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the ETH price, shall we? So back in 2000, oh my God. Bro, I'm upset. So back in 2016, there was something called Ethereum. And share this tab. And basically, the price of Ethereum was in 2016 was 93 cents, right? And okay, not too bad, not too bad. Bit of latency, it's all right. We'll get there. Come on, internet, go faster. Whatever cloud servers you're going through. It's like some fake fucking. Anyway, so 93 cents, right? 93 cents, and it got to about $21.50 by mid-June. And I'm not. It's probably because of CryptoKitties, possibly. When was CryptoKitties? CryptoKitties. Now, around 2000, CryptoKitties is still a thing. What the fuck? Oh my God. Now, 2016, right? There was an election that took place, and people might not remember, but Trump was not a favorite. Everyone hated him. Everyone despised him, and there was no chance. There was no possible way that he would win. So some people, like myself, placed a small wager on it to prove people otherwise, for lack of a better term, and they fucking won. Yeah, but what was annoying me, I didn't understand that there was also a popular vote. So one of the bets I lost, which was funny because everyone's like, "Nah, man, Trump's gonna get fucking smoked," and fucking he's gonna win. No one believed me. Now this was before I listened to all this other. There's emails I used to get. I still get them, but I've stopped reading them because they're just not paying attention to things I like HEX, like Pulse Chain, like INC, and most notably like other. I think it's like Mola Nami's Latin for come and take it, or something loosely related to that. Now, what does that mean? Well, I guess you could say it relates to people's freedoms. It could relate to censorship, for example. Think about what Elon Musk did with Twitter. He actually went and bought it, right? Now, people said that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's okay, fine, never going to happen, whatever. And then it happened. So the same people, some of the same people are basically saying maybe HEX might go to, I don't know, $3.69 in one particular cycle. They'll say it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because we know better. We have our own shiny tokens now. Whatever, cool. But now all of a sudden, this is taking place. So just recapping all that nonsense. Back in 2016, there was an election, and Trump wasn't supposed to win, and he did win. And then we all saw what happened. The world went insane. There was a lockdown. Multiple wars on multiple fronts later on took place in some way, shape, or form, which has been going on forever, which is just annoying because it's just a way for them all to test their weapons. Because I think they all know that nuclear war makes no sense for anyone because it's just going to destroy the entire planet. And they kind of live on the planet. So although they have their little bunkers and, and their nice filtered water and their nice clean supplements and their nice areas of the world where you grow your own produce. So for instance, here in Australia, South Australia specifically, guess what happened to Finbear? Not even lying. So there's tomato growing, right? And I was talking to my parents about this, and they're like, they got seeds from overseas, so they must have been cheap or better or something. And the goddamn things have this like fungus in it or some virus. And every single fucking producer of tomatoes in South Australia cannot sell anything on the shelves. I'm not even fucking kidding. So you're a mass producer, and if you're an employee and you're making okay money, because if you pick vegetables, that's okay money, right? Nothing, no more money for you. Shit. So my little bush in the background, no little bush, my little tomato bush plant in the background is sort of, it is going on its second year now, surviving. It's survived through winter, and it's just, I'm not even gardening anymore. The garden is just doing itself. I go out there, it's just going crazy. It's good. It hasn't got the fungus, so thank fuck for that. You can still go to the shop and buy interstate tomatoes, but just hopefully it doesn't hit them, because it's like, yeah, good work, people. You imported some seeds, and because you're not self-sustainable, you've now just destroyed the livelihoods of a lot of people for X amount of time too. Because apparently there was footage and there's like greenhouses as far as I can see empty. Like, this is fucking prime season for that shit. So hopefully they had some HEX stakes. Hopefully they had some fucking post-chain farms and some post-X farms, some INC. Now, yeah, so, excuse me. When Ethereum was that price, it would have been kind of cool if you went out and fucking loaded up, reversed the truck in, and just started buying a shit ton of Ethereum for 93 cents. God damn. How many Ethereums could you have had? Which, of course, what did I do? No, I got scammed. All mine, lost all mine. And then it did what? Okay, so and this is 8 years ago, right? 8 years ago. So roughly, that's how long I've been in crypto for. Prior to that, I don't know, somewhere along the lines, I was covering all sorts of interesting geopolitical events. I don't know if you call it that, but as you can see here, this is basically a celebration on day whatever it is. 8 years. So if I had fucking bought Bitcoin or Ethereum back then, that's happening in Oregon. Yeah, it's packed. It's a fucking packed house, man. I'm just celebrating my 8 years of X because Elon actually allowed me to get this account back. I'm not even kidding. I'll show you guys. Now, it's a badge of fucking honor, this account, man. They didn't take it away like they took what's it called? Like they took my YouTube account, you bastards. I had all this like crypto, like weird crypto shit I was covering, like BitConnect. Oh, really? That would have been good. I still love Max Kaiser. His shit. He goes fucking nuts. I used to cover like all this fucking this fuckery just everywhere. I was just getting like ripped off left, right, center. There was these like websites just popping up. I had all these fucking YouTube videos on it too, like not documented, but just going, oh bro, I want to get so fucking madly rich off this, and then like a rug pull, scam, website, fucking multi-global fucking scam. Like it was just wrecked. That was crypto. I'm like, and then right near the end of that, it was funny. It's just like that cycle ended. My shit got taken. Everyone got censored and taken off the internet somewhat. Doom and gloom, fucking lockdowns and shit. And then somehow it's like it came back. And now we're looking 8 years later and I'm still here. And I'm like, ha, 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 motherfuckers. Still here, not going anywhere. Although the house has changed, location's changed. People actually haven't changed, surprisingly. Very fucking surprisingly, I'm telling you. Now, along the way, I've met a lot of cool people like Finbear and I can't remember. Where do you origin from Oregon? I don't know. The Finbar I remember from fucking Hex chat days. That was hilarious shit. That was what, 4 years ago? Fuck. I remember talking about like. I still remember the chat. It was like, oh yeah, I was talking about was it power supply and something about fucking thermal power plants and how they're using geothermal to use heat to generate power. I'm like, that shit doesn't work here. And you're like, yeah, you don't sound like you come from a place where it snows, bro. Some shit. But yes, correct. But yeah, what else? So, and then the crypto cult. And so now I've been badged with Hex, and I'm basically part of the Hexkin fucking clan, I would say. The post Hex, post INC, post chain, and all that shit. Yeah, 5 years, man. Fucking 5 years is crazy. I don't know, maybe one day we do like I don't know, stream. I just like chatting with you guys. But that's basically what's happening. It just happens to be on the live journey, and you guys are fucking still here. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for not bailing or going all fucking weird, or fuck knows what happens with people, over time. And that's why I do these streams now at this point, because I've come to realize no matter what, there is not that much you can do to change the fucking world on a global scale, unless you're, say, Elon Musk or Donald Trump or a founder of cryptocurrency, maybe. But a very famous talk show host, etc. But if you do try and change things at maybe your local level, yeah, we should. What's it called? And what's I saying? I got distracted. I saw the thing. I was thinking about, a stream would be kind of cool. I don't know what we talk about though. Just like chill. We look like a cigar and whiskey stream or something. I don't know. But what was it? Yeah. So over this time, unless you can get to that level where you can actually influence real shit, is it really? Are we gonna do much? Like, unless we all, like everyone in Hexaco, but I don't know how many people left in Hexaco, because some people are already gone, some people are already mad rich, some people are waiting, like myself, or kind of to be able to, it's not a sprint in my opinion, it's a marathon, because I was not expecting my Twitter account to come back. I wasn't expecting a lot of shit to come back. And now we're we are literally living in the future, and we are, what was I saying? We're going into the 2024 election, and all of a sudden, even my parents are like, they prefer Trump now. And for the longest time, everyone fucking hated Trump. Like, there's still people that hate him, that try to kill him and shit, like reportedly on the news. But it does appear as if, for some reason, whatever, when the talking points are put forward and they say, oh, Trump said this, Trump said that, or this person said this that they don't like, or this mainstream media that said this they don't like, whatever, then it comes out and it's like, well, no, actually, this is what was really said. And basically, it's like the truth, the global awakening is like taking place in the mind of people, because people that are too stubborn to understand real shit will just blindly, yeah, we could, yeah. Nah. I went back to fucking, the other day I got these free Maccas. I'm like, oh my God, Maccas. Basically, I was eating like Maccas almost every day, and then my body became addicted to it somewhat. I couldn't fucking eat it anymore, man. I was like, I'm sick of this shit. Body was sick of it so hard. And then basically I stopped, and the weight just started coming off. It's like, so I don't know what I did. I sabotaged myself to like make it better or something. It was weird. But yeah, I can barely eat it anymore, man. It was like, ugh. It's not real food. It's not like real steak. But Kamala wins with Texas is seceding. Oh man. Yeah, I do reckon, honestly reckon Trump's winning. I'm pretty sure. I haven't been looking at what is going on, but it does feel that the vibe feels there that Trump's going to win. Would I place money on it? Yes, I would. Oh no, man, I'm fucking awful. I can barely hold a conversation for fucking like 2 seconds. I'm like, We'll fucking do it now, man. I'll just give you a link and jump on. We'll be like, okay, this is the official Hexagon Carnivore fucking interview. No, I haven't. Sorry, I had today a food diary. I had a big ass coffee from Macca's, potatoes from Macca's, and a cheeseburger and fucking soft drink. Yeah, it was for free though, so I can't complain. I should though. I should, but yeah, I feel ashamed now. I haven't tried the full-on carnivore, man. Like, nah, I do eat a fair bit of meat though. I've figured out how to. What do you reckon? Do you classify fish as meat, or is it red meat only? Because I don't know why I can't. Most people, like heaps of people, love meat, fish. I can't stand it, man. But the only way I can eat it is if I drink a beer with it to flush out the taste. No idea why. Nah, I fucking know, man. Like, all right, cool. Later, man. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I agree, man. It's not good. It's got like, what's it, little traces of plastic and shit. Fish is good, yeah. Fish is good. No shame. Yeah, I know. Apparently, if you eat too much fish, though, um, like you can have like traces of mercury or some shit. Now you don't have to eat a fuck ton of it, man. Like maybe not eat the fish from Japan near that fucking radioactive water, but that was a long time ago now, though. Yeah, it's like this is becoming the food show. I like this. Oh, and yeah, that's yeah, but that's not like that's that's not like what's it called? That is not like you know they make the fish like the Chinese style. It's like steamed almost. That's what I'm talking about. I like the fish, like with no lemon, um, Oriental style, I guess, or some shit. When I eat it with like down it with like beer, it's okay. I found it like it just reduces any like aftertaste of fish, and I can stomach it. Fried fish is okay, like battered fish. Um, that fish in the oven tastes pretty good steamed, but doesn't really have the fish taste to it, if that makes sense. So I can eat fish as long as it doesn't taste like fish. It's like, yeah, okay. Clearly I like fish. It's like the what's it called? Prawns. I don't even like them that much without the orange sauce if it's raw prawns. It's like, am I eating the prawns or the sauce here? You know? Fuck. If it's like barnacle bills, like fried like prawns and shit, that shit's tasty as fuck. I love that stuff. But again, that's it's like, am I eating the prawn or the batter on the outside? What do we got? The crypto. Let's have a look. Bro. Yeah, I heard that the fucking ocean devours everything. Eventually, like you know, like you see the. I was watching the thing, and these blue whales, they know they're gonna die. They go out to the fucking middle of the ocean, and they just like swim to some mad deep level and die, and then they like leave their carcass there for the fucking fish and worms and parasites and shit to just destroy. That's crazy, man. I don't eat whale meat though, so I don't think I'm Japanese. I haven't had my DNA test though. I have a bit of an unknown. Got a bit of a story to go suss out maybe later on this year, so that'll be kind of cool. Maybe do a stream from South Korea, possibly. I'm not sure if there's any hexagons over there, but I might be going there. Maybe. Depends because, you know, I've heard some fucking war news. I'm like, oh, knowing my luck, I'll go over there and full-blown war will break out, which I hope not. Or they start lobbing some artillery from the fucking north. What do we got? Bull market sucks. When are we going to make real money? Well, my friend, I don't fucking know. I go out every day, and did I do it today? Fuck, I'm doing it. I go out every day and I earn money. I don't know about you, and I take out 120. All right, it's Australian money, and I think they got serial numbers on it if you look real close. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because if there is Korean hexagons, I'd fuck because I need to go trace my heritage. I didn't know that I found out all this other cool stuff, and I'm like, oh, going through this obsessive phase. And if we all get lucky enough, or if I get lucky enough to make some real money, like leave my pony alone, I was talking about when we're going to make some real money, instead of like a little 20 every day that just adds up and compounding interest, I guess you call that. Because by the end of the fucking X amount of time, I'm like, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was working kind of, and then I'm like, oh, I got this some money just chilling, and then it's like, oh, what the fuck do I do with it now? It's not much, mind you, but it does add up. So if you have hex stakes and the hex is doing its thing, or poles just fucking chilling there, farms, INC, you could be in a similar position, or if you're still actually working, maybe you've got some like side income, whatever, and you're working on pay off your debts and hopefully freeing up your life to be able to explore and adventure whatever the fuck you want. You know? Let's have a look. When are we gonna make some real money? Well, my friend, Leave my opponent. When are we gonna make some real money, dude? I don't know. Like, define real money. Go live in if you make over 32,000 a year US, which is a little bit more Australian, you're in the top 1% of the world. So I'm pretty sure if you have internet connection and can type in English on the internet, I'm pretty sure you're in the top fucking 1% of the world in regards to money. And if you have half a brain in your head, you're probably figuring out some ways to make more money and be able to survive quite comfortably. Because there's a lot of people with a lot of nice cars and houses and shit. And I'm sure you can do it too. Because I reckon making a business would be pretty cool. Because then you can just fucking figure out to make income from a business doing its own thing. But I got to figure out what though. It's like, should it be in a field I'm in? Do I make some fucking like firm or some shit? I don't know, like some accounting firm, or make some like delivery fucking firm, or like some tire fitting firm, or deli firm or some shit, or fucking something you have some sort of skill set in, like or can you go into something you have no idea about, like a coffee shop or a hairdresser or something, and then just see how that goes, because that'd be kind of cool, and you'd probably you'd be working for yourself. But the lease of the fucking places, man, you should see the prices. God damn, that's where some low-key money is. Maybe if you want to make some money, go and figure out how to buy like a business property and then lease that shit out, and then have businesses pay you money on that. Like, yeah, and then you can buy some fucking crypto kitties and sit on them for 8 years and watch them be worth zero. Or you could buy some Ethereum and sit on it for 8 years and watch it be worth a fuck ton relative to what you paid for it. Now, let's have a look. Or be like, bro, savage. Nice. See, I'm contemplating that, but I'd have to buy it, so that would suck. It wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I think that would be really good if you're also exercising, because that's a fuck ton of protein, like lean, healthy, clean protein. That sounds nice. But yeah. Bro, you living the life. Rose cost less than 2 family side pieces. Oh, nice. Very nice. Price of fucking pizzas, man, these days. Oh my god. I don't know if it's what it's like for you guys, but the price of fast food is just insane, man. People just fucking keep eating it. And I'm like, okay, fine, it's all good. People got to eat, that's fine. But yeah, Korean hexagons, that would be pretty cool. I'm actually pretty sure, man. I'm not sure, 100% sure either. But I swear to God, I've seen some fucking Koreans here in where I live, and I saw one, and I can't remember what car it was. It was pretty damn nice, and they had HEX coin as a number plate. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? I should have taken a photo of it, but I don't know if that's if HEX is something else, or that was actually the crypto HEX. Because see, the problem is I can't speak it right, so I don't have tentacles into the actual deep into the Korean community that reside where I live. So maybe there's a Korean speaking community worldwide that actually are looking at crypto, and maybe they're the ones dumping in our fucking heads, maybe. I hope they're not, but seeing some of this shit, like, oh, what the fuck? Or maybe they just into normal crypto, like just crypto in general, because you do see. I'd love to find out. But yeah, I only saw that car once, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm up, but 2x in 2 years is not what I'm going to crypto. Wait. What are we talking about? Crypto. Oh yeah, crypto. Yeah, that's right, crypto. Didn't I change the fucking name of my? Doesn't it show as Info Warrior 13 or some shit? Oh, I guess it's called HEX Day 1782, but I'm pretty sure I changed the fucking name, right? Anyway, so crypto good for freedom. And if you bought Ethereum in 2016, like some people might have, then maybe you're up. So if you buy Pulse in 2024 and we check it in 2030, maybe it's up, and maybe you might get your 2x by then. Oof, I think I'm gonna dodge the fucking string. You're throwing tomatoes at me after I say that. But now, I hear what you're saying. I'm up 2x in 2 years. Not up. Yeah. So the thing is, though, here's the thing, right? people say, oh, you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, right? And then it's like, but what if you put like a fucking what if you had one egg and then it turned into a fuck ton of eggs, and then you just got this big factory of eggs, and that's your whole portfolio, and you're like, fuck, I'm trying to diversify here, but they just keep pumping out more eggs. What am I supposed to do? Make an egg farm, yeah? I mean, and figure out how to sell the eggs, or like figure out how to profit from them, or turn it into fucking, what is it, mayonnaise or some shit? I don't know. Like, yeah. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Everyone wants to get rich quick, but you know, things that go up extremely hard go down extremely hard, and vice versa. But if you bought like, what was it, like a month ago? 0.003. Okay, let's have a look at crypto. All right, crypto. This is my code, right? If you bought at 0.0003 and you sold now, you'd be up more than fucking a little bit. Look at the 90 day. Let's have a look. You're 124%. You'd be doing all right, right? Since the all-time low, you'd be doing okay. It's not looking too good, is it, though? I don't really care, to be honest, because the fact that it's pumping up again will be interesting, because if, like I said, we see some fucking 10x, I think it's 10x. If I see 10x, I got my numbers wrong. If I see 10x, based on the stakes and the T shares, I'll be at about 50% thereabouts to an all-time high. So if we see 20 cents, if we see a 20x, then everyone should be looking at all-time high prices on one chain, not including the other chains, not including anything else. My audio's gone mad glitchy for some reason. So I'm audio in my video. Don't know why. Anyway, and then so that would be kind of cool. But if you bought, like you said, you bought 2 years ago and just sat on it and not haven't got it doing anything, you could be a different position. That's why it's hard, because crypto, everyone's got different objectives. Like, fuck, I don't know. Now the fun starts now. Yes, I agree. I fucking hope so, man. Anyway, no comment on that. I can't fucking foresee the future, and if I do, it's just gonna destroy you, because then you go, oh, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, and it doesn't. It's like, oh, you said it was gonna. It's like, fuck off. Can't win either way. Let's just wait and see what happens. I know one thing though, T shares. Ooh. That sounds fucking savage. I need to increase my meat consumption and decrease everything else. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. I heard they say cut out fats. I was like, yeah, but that shit's good for you, man. Like, you need that shit. And then when you don't have that, I can't remember. I'm a scientist. I won't comment on that without actually thinking about it and being correct, because otherwise I could just sound a bit crazy. But I have heard that. Now, what we got? Do I want to get enough animal fat for the energy needs? Fat is up. Yes, I agree. I love eggs. Oh, what's this item? Yo, that's a good point, actually. Eat until you're not hungry. When I was eating heaps and then I stopped eating, and I just fucking stopped eating as much, a little bit. Basically, my stomach just couldn't handle it anymore. I eat a little bit, I'm like, oh, I'm full now. I'm not even hungry. And like eating the whole, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like religiously, I basically cut out. It basically cut out lunch, sort of. I'd eat, like, about 2 times a day, and then sometimes I'm like, I'm not even fucking hungry. What am I eating for? And then I could imagine if I was eating more protein and just cutting out all this other shit. I was literally eating like a bit of jam in the morning and a banana and the peppermint tea, and that was just like enough like sugar and shit to keep me going throughout the day. Then I'll get back home. When I got back home, I'll eat like the protein, the egg. Yeah, like the protein, and then maybe just whatever else, and like vegetables and stuff. And that's how I just started shedding some fucking weight. Mind you, I'm still pretty, for my height, I'm pretty fucking fat. Not fat, I still got heaps of muscle retained from like when I was like, I think I started doing weights when I was like fucking 16 or something. Like just insanely doing weights, just like carnivore style. I couldn't get past 86 kilos. I could not get past 86 kilos. I was like fucking, I was benching a fair bit. I wasn't doing deadlifts and stuff, but I was just doing heaps of machine work, heaps of dumbbells, heaps of weights. I've got to try and find some pictures. Like, people would believe me. I was fucking massive for a 16-year-old. It was hilarious. Should have been going to school, but you know, sometimes the priorities get fucking mixed up. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hang on, let's have a look. Zoom in. How do we zoom? Mr. Zoom is. That way. Let's go that way. I can just drop this out. What do we got? Day 525 of Pulse Chain. So just remember, like I said before, with day 525 of Pulse Chain, what was Ethereum in day 525 of it? Like, I just had a little reminiscence of 8 years ago of Ethereum. It was 93 cents at the low. Gas was, oh my God, it was so cheap. It sucked when it got up to $21. I remember Ethereum, like $21, and it was like 50 cents for gas. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is a rip. Oh, fucking boom. But then just envision how it might play out. I mean, how Ethereum will continue to play out, in my opinion. The price will continue to go up. And how the price will most likely continue to go up with Pulse Chain over time, over many years. For some reason, people don't seem to understand this. I don't know why. Not you guys in the chat, but like outside of this. And it almost is as if they think crypto is going somewhere. Now, it's come to the point where it's 2024, 8 years ago from the election where Trump was never going to win, to whatever took place in 2020, where he lost. And then now coming back again, even though Trump's going to be old, he's looking like he might win again. And now, after all of that, and the censorship has been wound back, and after the whole, I don't know what you'd call it, beliefs around whatever processes were in place during those sort of times, people maybe now are having different opinions. Maybe they're getting a bit more extreme almost, because I still remember some Uber driver, he was going nuts over politics to like some people, and they're just sitting in the car like, what the fuck is this guy saying? I don't care about this stuff. And he's like just getting all revved up, like trying to spread the word of his particular, opinion of the day. And maybe that's becoming the norm. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to steer away from that, because I don't think you guys need to hear me rambling my political beliefs down, whatever you guys are listening for. Like, you don't want me just sitting there, oh, blah, 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 Trump, oh, come on, blah, 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 this was going to happen, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it could happen, but I'm pretty sure everyone is intelligent enough to figure all that out, And if I know some stuff, I think I'll just keep it to myself, to be honest, because no one ever listens, except maybe Finn Bear, to the shit I talk about or the shit I find, and then it's like some of it comes true. It's like, well, fucking told you. It's not that I forecasted. It's just I was just looking at like weird things on the internet that happen to find me sometimes. Like, I don't know why. Now, 2024, and now we have a strong crypto voting bloc in the US, which doesn't matter to me because I'm in Australia. I can't interfere with the US political interference, whatever it's called. So just no one cares. And then people would just destroy me because they go, oh, you don't live in US, why do you care? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool, whatever. How come I fucking foresaw shit that took place earlier? And, why did Trump win in 2016 when no one said he would, and everyone hates him, and everyone loves him, and there's a crypto guy. But again, see, it doesn't matter. But it's funny. It's real funny to see this. Everyone sort of come around to like, oh, crypto is kind of good. It's like, yeah, but hasn't crypto always been good? Why is it now that we need to get told that crypto is good, and now all of a sudden it might be good to get involved in politics to sort of try and make your voice get heard in some way, shape, or form? It's like, shouldn't we have already been doing that? Why did it take like the world to fall apart almost, or basically it's still falling apart, to figure out and listen to people that are saying, oh, there's something wrong with the financial system, there's something wrong with the politicians, there's something wrong with the endless wars, there's something wrong with the fucking way the world is fucking proceeding, there's something wrong with like the food we're eating, the diets, there's something wrong with how we're living as a species. Because I saw this, I don't know what it was, man. This short came on the fucking, this woman, man, is 52 and she's like Oriental, and she looks fucking fine for 52. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's some good genetics. Oh, it's the food. I don't know what it was. That's how Dart listens to. Dart understands. But yeah, like, and this is why I come back to the life extension sort of like technology that I think could help. You know, like, why are we not getting mad rich outside of working 9 to 5 and living the dream, and then focusing on our diets, and then you know, living longer? Like, isn't that kind of cool? And not killing each other through endless wars. It's like, no, but apparently all the money is made through the pursuit of fucking destroying shit, blowing shit up. Anyway, now where was I? I'll keep going through the chat. But yeah, protein good. I agree. Do you guys chatting? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If I got to at one stage like 120 kilos, maybe plus, I was like massively fat. Just and all I was doing was I was going through a rough period and was not working. Still at home. All I would do was watch TV. Still had the missus, same missus, and she was like putting up with it. I wasn't even working. I had like I think I had like 10K in my fucking bank account. That's it. And should have been doing a lot more. Was not. It was good. Like, I can't remember what it was. Before I did any study, before I got the accounting degree, before I did any truck tire fitting, and just fucking did nothing. And I just thought, I believe the television. I think there was some war going on in the Middle East. Low still is talking about moving some ships, and I was, oh, getting all excited because, you know, like, the TV was telling me shit. I'm like, okay. And I woke up one day and realized that I was fucking useless, and all I did was consume. All I did was online surveys and try to make money with the 10K. Like, I knew I wanted to make money off of the existing money I had, and then I pursued shares, a whole lot of other shit, and it worked out okay. But then I got wrecked. But that was jumping forward a little bit. But before that, I realized I was just fucking useless, and consuming the TV was not helping at all. I would like watch TV like 3 or 4 in the morning, just nothing, just fucking lie on the couch like a couch potato. I can't remember what happened. I think I was listening to Tony Robbins or some shit, and Anthony Robbins, whatever it's called, like the Personal Power series. Got like downloaded it, like used the fucking whatever it was, and the computer I had was hilarious. Basically, I hadn't touched a computer for a long time, and it was about, fuck, what year was this? Because 2016, I had. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing here. 2016, I had this fucking account, right? So prior to that, but then before that, I did the fucking study. So 2012, I was studying for about 3 years. I did an online course, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 16. And then towards the end, I was citing like fucking InfoWars articles about the Trans-Pacific Partnership. I don't know if you guys remember that. And basically prior to that was when I was the Blob. But then before that, I was doing truck tires, like actual fucking truck tires, but they fucking sucked so hard. Like, you know, the big like double Bs, like the prime movers, those fucking truck tires. I was like changing them for a living. I got to the point where I could basically like have 2 of these truck tires and just fucking like push them down, like roll them simultaneously with ease. And I had like 2 weeks off, and I came back. I was like, God damn, these things are fucking heavy. Like these big hydraulic pumps and the fucking like jacks and these big massive fucking. It was kind of fun though. It was not as fun as delivering food, because you had to. It was pretty demanding. I lost fucking mad weight doing that though. I was like working this summer in the heat. If it was 40 degrees outside, it was like 50 degrees in that shed. Fucking sucked so bad. I lost a fuck ton of weight, but then I jumped back on the fast food, and then I put all this weight back on. So again, I was like yo-yo dieting. Then before that, I think that's when that's when I got an old computer again. This is before I didn't touch a computer for fucking ages. Old computer, and I was listening to the Anthony Robbins stuff, and I got out of the fucking what was it, the blob state where I thought the TV was right and the news, everything the news said I fucking loved. I was like, yeah, the news is right. Oh, it's so good. And I was like, look at my life, it's fucking shit. I'll blow up, do nothing. And then before that, I was obsessed with computers. But then that's going into when I was real young. That was like near 2000. I still remember the 2000. I was mucking around computers, and the first thing they said the Y2K bug is going to kill us all. You guys remember the Y2K bug? First thing I fucking did was put the date past the year 2000, and it worked fine. I'm like, well, the fucking shit. They said everything's going to break. Well, it didn't look like it's going to break to me. But yeah, anyway, so I can't remember what changed. Something changed me from is basically I jumped online, got interested in computers again while I was doing truck tires. Then I stopped. I was going to study. I was on the internet heaps, researching heaps of like UFO shit and like alien stuff and like ancient spiritual fucking things. Like I got this organized pyramid thing here. My parents gave that to me. They found it somewhere. Like crystals and shit. And like all this insane stuff, like ancient alien series. And as I was doing all that, I stumbled across this some particular, like they call them conspiracy websites. And that's what sort of really got me motivated to actually try and make change. That's the whole point. I used to jump on stream, not even stream, just jump on a camera, talk to no one. There was actually no one in the chat, just yelling at the fucking camera and just feeling more empowered to do so, And I was using that fire to fucking, like to study further, to exercise harder. And then I got obsessed with vitamins and supplements, like more than carnivore diet. And basically, I got real fit. Like I lost a fuck ton of weight. I was like I said, I was 120 at that point. I basically fasted, flushed, did parasite flushes, did colon cleanses, did multiple sort of regimes of like changing diet. I basically for about 3 months, a good 3 months. It was a good 3 months. I took a supplement, a multivitamin, nascent iodine. Went to the gym every morning at 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, did 1,000 calories on the elliptical machine and dropped about 20 to 30 kilos and ate during the day, barely any meat. It was like couscous, tomatoes, cucumbers, and a potato, once a week a potato. I'm not even kidding. I fucking lost so much weight. Probably killed some brain cells too, but some of them are already dead from prior. Anyway. And yeah. And so then, yeah, okay. And I'm trying to remember, when did I discover crypto? So I discovered crypto before that, though. That's the thing, the weird thing. It was about 2011. I remember reading about it. Okay, so 2012, I was studying. And prior to that, I was back on the computer. And then once I was on the computer, I was researching all this crazy shit. Crypto was a part of that. But I didn't actually buy it until later, because then I started working. And then once I started working, I started earning some decent money, like good money, relative to nothing. And then that was just truck tire fitting. And then I actually got a better job, like a fucking investment bank, like better job. And then kept getting more and more and more. And I was just like piling that into the fucking house. And then crypto, and then HEX. But then before that, yeah, that's what happened. And then before that, I discovered a little bit. I just kept getting wrecked. But then 2011, before all that, I was reading about these investment magazines. I was getting into before crypto, I was getting really into investment, stocks, properties, fucking options, physical assets, all that sort of shit. So I was reading these like investment magazines, and it comes up Max Kaiser, of course. And he's talking about, what would they call it? Digital coins, digital money. And the digital money they were talking about was crypto Bitcoin. And it was like what was the price of Bitcoin? 2011. I swear to God, I remember driving up to the fucking range with my old man, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy some fucking Bitcoin. 2011. Yeah, it was 2000. I remember that fucking day. I know when you just remember like weird things, but for some reason it's gonna be good later on. See, Bitcoin back then was fucking $30. That was near. Yeah, that was that when the fucking top was made? Can't be. Fuck, what was the price? I remember in 2011, I was researching like crazy ancient alien shit, and spiritual like teachings and like fucking telepathic communication and like all this crazy shit. And astral planing. Like, I used to try and astral plane in my dreams. I'll be like, I know I can do this. I know I can do this. Well, I had these crystals of like fucking recharging them and stuff. My latest thing now is tarot card reading. I'm telling you, this tarot card reading, there's something to it. And see, this is the sort of community that's attracts the HEX. It's just letting, if anyone outside of the HEX community is aware of this is the sort of community that we are, I think. Then I got obsessed with politics, and I got obsessed with making money, investment banking, accounting, analysis, a whole lot of shit that work, a whole lot of shit. Manage funds, fucking anti-fraud, risk, fucking superannuation, insurance, a whole lot of fucking shit that like sort of stems from accounting. Because yeah, and now I deliver food. It's quite funny. People get stressed out delivering food. I'm like, bro, you ain't fucking seen stress. Now, 2011, when I remember hearing about Bitcoin. There's no way it was $30, but when you read these investment magazines, and you would have, this is back 2011, so my mind thinks differently, kind of, I think. When you see the investment magazine, 2011, talking about a particular stock, right? All of a sudden, the fucking stock starts, not like moonshotting like crypto, for example, but they were going through and say they have these top picks of the fucking magazine. I wish I could pull it up. I went to the library in the end, but I was buying them religiously. And you would see, well, I could clearly see a pattern whereby when the investment magazines would talk about the particular stock, the ticker, Australian stock, it would then you'd see its performance like do okay as long as there wasn't dividends coming in, and usually before the dividends or the ex-dividend day when people the dividends issued and then the price usually goes down and people anyway. And then I was like, this is fascinating. And of course, this was after the 2008 GFC, because after the 2008 GFC, everything was fucking. See, this is why I'm fucking getting confused. After 2008, everything went crap, right? And so the first thing I did was, okay, I need to learn about shares, because after 2008, everything was down. So I bought some shares in fucking 2009, and I kept accumulating through 9, 10, 11, and I got a okay portfolio, but I can't remember where the fuck I was getting the money from. Thinking. But yeah. I was doing and before that I was doing a spare parts apprenticeship interpreter job. So I was like delivering car parts and learning about car parts and all this shit. Cars. And so I had fuck all money, and I was like piling the money into shares because it was after 2008. That's right. And then after that happened, that went pear-shaped because they were just fucking painful to work for, because I was a bit fried, and communication was bad because I just thought differently to everyone else and wasn't used to the work environment as much. I was mad young as well. And so I was pummeling money into the shares, and then that went pear-shaped, and I went fucking insane for a bit. Became a blob, did nothing, reinvented myself. Yeah, so after 2008, during that phase, that's when I was buying. That's right, I fucking forgot about that. So after 2008 financial crisis, then I was buying a lot of shares, and I was doing, I think I got like 2 years worth of a fucking salary into shares, and it was fucking doing really well. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking have my life set up. So I'm going to have everything in shares, dividends fucking coming out every week, every month, whatever. And then I got mad greedy. I started doing options, leverage. That fucking wrecked me so hard because I was like, I'll just sell some shares, leverage, sell some shares, leverage. Next thing I get wiped out, was doing insane things with like, what was it called? Naked. I can't remember. It was naked shorting, something. And I was just doing insane stuff on like absolute shit stocks, because I would go online, and there'll be people, and they'll be talking about fucking what's it called? Talking about the shares online. There was like forums of people like, oh, this share's gonna pump, man. It's gonna pump, and then the price would go up. Oh, sick, and then people would buy it, and then that'd be fucking dumping on everyone's heads, and not even looking into the fucking companies like financials and shit. That's why I wanted to study accounting. I'm like, okay, and then I got wrecked, And then I'm like, okay, now I need to study. I need to learn more. And that was after being wrecked in that, because that made me fucking super depressed. I was like, oh my God, I lost all this money and now I just got like fucking nothing. And it wasn't anywhere near the amount of that crypto has done. But I do remember the best trade I made was in one day. I turned like in one day, because I used to trade like tens of thousands at a time, and I was quite young. It was working okay. I'd make like thousands here and there. And then one day I remember I made this one trade, made like fucking 10 grand in one day. I was like, yeah, that was the fucking shit. I still remember I didn't take the profits, so I should have taken the profits. This other one, I remember they bought out the big bank bought out the company I bought shares in, and they were fucking. Everyone's like, okay, take the shares. And I should have taken the shares. I took the fucking money, and then the shares went up like 10x. I'm like, oh my God! So multiple times I had opportunities to make money, take profits. I didn't, and then I can't remember how I got wrecked on a really bad trade though. I still remember that to this day. But then I remember discovering options. That was like fucking crack, because I was making thousands at a time in like fucking seconds. I'm like, this shit's the best. But then you get absolutely liquidated and be fucking destroyed. Fucking end of the world Armageddon shit. Like, oh, like no stop losses in place. Just like, it's fucking savage. Yeah, sorry, I'm just like rambling about my life history, trying to rekindle my videos that these people on YouTube fucking stole from me back in 2016 or whatever it was, 17, from when the purge took place. The bastards. Now, where was I? All right. Yeah, I agree, man. Like fucking. When I was eating 3 times a day, back to the chat. I felt shit, and I was eating healthy. But then on the 3rd time, I was eating like shit, all these vegetables. I'm like, I just feel bloated and crap. And I was eating less. I feel fucking light. Today, for some reason, it's my birthday, guys. Not today, but very soon. And for some reason, I had the fucking weirdest dream, and I felt like a kid again. It's fucking strange. I woke up and I was like all energetic. So I don't know if it's because anything to do with my birthday or coming up birthday, but it was. I feel amazing, fucking for my age. 3 times. Yeah, that's right. We used to we're like designed for like long hunts, you know, like the cavemen. Like we don't just. Oh, this is. Hang on. I'll be back, guys. I'll go greet you and tell that, because the dogs are dark and shit. All right, just 2 seconds, guys. Back. It's okay. I'm back. Yeah. So 8th year anniversary. 3 times is too much to eat. We used to hunt. Documentary used to hunt. You know, we're designed to like just hunt down up. Hang on. Hey. This is to not say the dog's name because they'll hear them. In fact, people come and kidnap us our dogs and shit like that. We'll have to go caveman style and hunt them down. That's what, like I was saying. Yeah, documentary designed to hunt our prey for like long periods, like stalk our prey, not like lions, just like find the hyenas and just savage them instantly. We're designed to like hunt and hunt and hunt, and then eventually the animal gets tired, has to sleep. We just like keep getting them, kind of like hex skins, you know. But anyway, very good to see. And we got this. Yeah, so sorry, just like pulling out some memories. It's really good that they're still actually there. We got our cells are forced to store fat. Oh. Yeah, why is that, man? It's crazy because it's frustrating because I feel this is along the lines of the pharmaceutical medical industrial complex. It's like, if we know these things are good for us, why is it that we don't teach this? I mean, you don't have to like full on like change the pyramid fucking, that pyramid, whatever it is of foods that we should eat. It's like you don't have to completely change it, just make it all meat because people might freak out because people will lobby for like more vegetables or whatever to be in there. But yeah, like why, if something's good for you, why would you not at least put it out there? It's like, anyway. I think, for instance, in some particular sciences, they might, in a whole like amount of time it takes to become a doctor. Mind you, I'm not a doctor, I don't know anything about medical medicine. So in the whole period of like their training, what if they only taught a little bit about like diet and supplements, a little bit about like this how the body functions in terms of this particular random cycle? It's like, what? Instead, there'll be like one person that fucking does a massive thesis on it. They'll have fucking huge understanding, but they'll get shunned by the entire medical industry because they go, nah, that's not mainstream, man. You're just a crazy conspiracy theorist running with some old fucking fairy tale. It's like, yeah, but the fucking fairy tale is like scientifically, anyway, you know what I mean? I feel that is what takes place in every fucking field. It's like, this is the way we've always done it. This is how it's always going to work. That's what takes place because everyone has the hive mind. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but everyone sort of thinks, oh, that's the way that you have to fucking function. Then you get some crazy loon birds like, oh, did you know this works? And then they prove that it works, but no one listens to them, but they become successful themselves, or it works really well for them. But yet everyone around them still remains the sheep, and they get unhealthy and sick, etc., etc. This is why it's so fucking frustrating, you know. Now, tempted to pull up that right now, otherwise I'll fucking forget. Playlists, subscribing, nice. Ooh, what do you mean since 2013? Crypto or just on YouTube's? I still remember the funniest thing when I first discovered the internet was like the CDs with the hours. I destroyed my computer so hard. I had no idea. And it was based by the hour, so I would try and download as much as I could because no speed limit. And the dial-up was the worst. Oh my god, was it Kazaa? Some shit. Peer-to-peer back then. That was fucking hilarious, man. I still remember porn sites had the most fucking highest tech over everything. They had webcam girls back in like 2000 when I was fucking mad young, man. I shouldn't be looking at porn and shit. Kind of wrecked my my personality a little bit, I reckon. It takes that all the way back to the fucking, anyway, the comment earlier. Getting skinnier increases the PP. Really? 2020, bro? Bullshit. Really? Oh, but no, like I said, I was trying to tell my backstory a little bit, and like, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully HEX is the one that makes that a lot of people, if not already, hopefully it helps them a little bit trying to escape from this financial jail that we're in. Because think about it, if you have a mortgage for 30 years, you're 30 when you get that thing, and you fucking live to 70, the middle age is 50, they keep telling you, bro, man, it's just fucked. You go what? You pay off your mortgage after 30 years, you're 60, you got 10 years left. You might work till you're fucking 68 now. That's kind of wrecked. I'm just fascinated. I was contemplating buying Bitcoin back when it was like near that top of 30. I can't even remember when I was looking at prices then. All I remember, like I said, I went to that site. I think I signed up for an account with, was it Mount Gox? And I saw the private key. I'm like, what the fuck is this? No, I think I might even have a fucking wallet somewhere. I don't even know, man. I swear to God, if I have, I don't know. No, that computer's gone, and I don't think I bought any. Because I remember Bitcoin was mad cheap, and I had money from shares, and I would have bought Mount Gox. But I'm pretty sure Mount Gox was like, you held the Bitcoin within Mount Gox, and when they disappeared, that was a problem because they had a private address, but I don't remember having any private seeds. But I do remember MetaMask, and for some reason, I'm like, nah, these fucking private keys are important. And I'm like, I fucking held it for ages. And so what the fuck? Rex, kidding. Doing better than most. I think it's a battle if we can hold. That's the problem. People get fucking shaking out and shit. Crypto kitties, what the fuck? I'm gonna bring this up for some nostalgia. Alright, people. I've forked Crypto Kitties and you can get it on fucking HEX. Breeding though. You can get it on fuck, man. Do you I don't know if you guys do you guys remember Crypto Kitties? Like, is this still a fucking thing? Because they would have morphed fucking along. When you had one cat, I remember when it first came out, it was like Gen 1 was like the expensive ones, and they got up to like hundreds of thousands of dollars on fucking Ethereum. And then they just fucked up the network so hard. And then they'll breed and like become, different iterations. And as the iterations continued on, or the generations continued on, they became more and more crazy. And now I can only imagine what they would look like. And this is what they've got like plants growing in the background. What the fuck? 6 years. That's fucking savage. Do not buy these fucking crypto kitties. Yeah, cheers, man. Like, and this is why I was so fucking devastated, because I had years and years and fucking years of just me talking like a vlog, almost talking to myself. Like I have I still have a hope that I get some of these videos back. I remember getting all the different jobs. I went on stream. I was like, "Oh yes, I got this fucking new like investment bank job," and I had like you have to sit these online tests, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll go for half an hour." Fucking, and I had like the missus when she was young. I had like the little fucking dogs when dog was all small, and like all these videos. I didn't back them up, and YouTube just fucking pulled them all. I'm like, you bastards, man! I want to go back. I was gonna go back and look at that shit, and like, yeah, like I remember all these random crypto videos. I was like, "Oh, crypto kitty's gonna be sick," and then yeah. But no, YouTube had just destroyed shit. Unbelievable. what was the price of that in fucking 2015? I still remember when I was on those forums, online stock forums, and I got banned because I was putting videos on these online forums about political items, and one of the political items was a video of before President Trump was President Trump, so Mr. Trump went on a talk show host telling him how he was going to run for presidency, and they said that was fucking not allowed. And then what happened? Anyway, and that's why I sort of started to realize there's something not right with how, I guess you call it, mainstream media stuff is working. Like, if a forum was so biased that they didn't like something and they would censor it out that way, but then he goes ahead goes ahead and wins. It's like, I was just trying to say, did you know this guy's here and he's talking about this and he might be good for you guys there? And everyone's like, nah, fuck that. I'm like, it's like how Finbair's saying that all this stuff about, you know, diets could help you. It's like no one even tries it. Not that like anyone's trying to provide medical advice, but just pointing out that these information and facts exist, and maybe you should look into it. Maybe you should ask your doctor about it, or maybe, you know, do your own fucking experiments. I don't know. Live your own life because you have free will. You can do whatever you want, and maybe you could figure out, like, you know, it's like saying there's a dumbbell, and did you know if you lift it in a certain way, you could get skinnier? And then, oh, that's crazy. That's a conspiracy. It's like, no, look it up, bro. It's like you could eat the right stuff and get healthier. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like there could be like things, crypto that makes more crypto. It's like, no, that's crazy. Oh, digital money, oh, it's a scam. Bitcoin's a scam. Ethereum's a scam. It's like, look at the price back in 2000. CryptoKitties, I can't believe this is gold, man. Yeah, the OG NFT. Did I ever fucking buy one? I can't remember, man. I was fucking this close to buying some CryptoKitties. Oh, the amount of Ethereum I fucking lost, people. It makes my fucking heart hurt. It makes it fucking bleed in pain. I have nightmares about the amount of fucking money I've lost, people. I have nightmares about not buying Bitcoin when it was $30. But would I be able to hold it to now? Unlikely. That's why HEX allows you to do that. But no one believes me. And I've seen a lot of shit people. That's why when new people pop up and they're talking about non-HEX things, not like me, like we're reminiscing about CryptoKitties, but it's like, I've seen a lot of shit people, but you shouldn't listen to me because, like, it's not good because, you know, you don't want to be like me. But yeah, like, if you had have made the right decisions, maybe you could be more like other people who are like in better positions, you know? Now, Tesla, that's right. Tesla price was, Tesla was fuck. That's pretty interesting. See, it's not timing the market, it's time in the market. No one believes us, people. We're all crazy balloon birds. Just like how all of a sudden Trump's fucking popular. It's like, now crypto's popular. Oh, imagine buying a whole fuck ton of Tesla. That's what I was saying about Tesla. Back in the day when they had these, and I wasn't talking about other conspiratorial websites, but I was looking at new technology that would be emerging. Tesla was one of them. I didn't actually invest in the price because I was very in a little bubble. I wouldn't invest much outside of Australia, except for crypto. But anyway, that's a different fucking kettle of. That was a different story altogether. Because where does the internet live? But it's got here, right? 2015. When did they have the Powerball? I remember he rolled out his Powerball and it was fucking sick. I really wanted one, and then years and years later, I fucking ended up with one. So I was very happy with that. Around the same time HEX was pumping, it became available here in Australia. Very cool. So yeah, 2015. Ooh. Imagine being a fucking hedge fund loading up on Tesla and just sitting on it. That's a pretty decent return. And be able to sell it and not murder the price back down to $15.34, because, you know, is that the art? I guess the art form. If there's enough liquidity, you can actually sell and take profits from it and not destroy the thing. Because you see a lot of crypto issues. Like, I think if you have like $1 of liquidity and you sell $1 million of your token into it, you end up getting $1. You pay a very harsh price. That wouldn't happen with. I don't think that wouldn't happen with like, say, a Tesla stock, for example, from my understanding. Oh, he's not good. He's not good, man. After the whole lockdown period, I guess you could say, I was able to walk away from a well-paying fucking prestigious job. And then I was like, okay, I'll just do some other work, which led me to discover that there was some legislation that had changed. So I had to fucking go to war with the state government and their legislation. And we, mind you, with no money, like without paying money, I had to go to like lodge all these fucking forms just to make sure I was able to work doing certain things. And I could not fucking believe that. And the only reason that came about was because some legislation changed. It's unbelievable. That's why it's frustrating, because imagine if, this is going back to crypto, imagine if for some reason they change some legislation somewhere and they say, oh, this is like no longer kosher, or this is no longer acceptable, it has to be done like this. It's like, hang on, how can you say that? All because of one legislation? That makes no sense at all. Like, in my opinion, in my opinion. I think I had some Tesla shares I got for free, and I sold near the top, and then I bought GameStop. It's the fucking worst buy ever. I didn't even know what that phone is. I got a phone with like GameStop shares on it. I might watch it every day. I just fucking leave it, forget about it. I think it's down, but then at one stage it did pump. Yeah, it's fucking funny as shit. GameStop, man, to $1,000. Yeah. Never fucking selling. What's that guy, Roaring Kitty? I don't know what happened to him, man. I'm like, what? I thought he was a fucking prophet. What the fuck? Why am I? What's going on with it? And then it's just, yeah. There's some interesting stuff about their they're very comfortable, put it that way. It's like they don't even have to do anything, they just fucking see all this big chunk of money. That's an interesting place to be in. Yeah, like I agree. A lot of some Hexicans would be able to relate with some of this, because like I would imagine maybe this is why some people weren't able to like keep going, because I've seen some other stories that didn't seem too positive, you know. It's a shame, because yeah, life could be fucking savage. You don't understand. You don't understand the shit the mind can think of. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, well, at least it wasn't. Yeah. Holy shit! Some largish numbers. I like this comment, man. So, a large company that, primary ingredient is sugar spends 11 times the research on research than the FDA. So maybe, just maybe, that's why sugar is at the top of the fucking food chain. No, I'm kidding. But then again, it's like, how can you could blame them for existing, right? But you could also be like, when you're chugging down fucking liters of Coke and you're wondering why you're becoming obese, maybe you should have a look at your consumption and decide that maybe you should pull back on your consumption and you won't be so fucking obese. You know, like, it's like, oh, we know we need the government to tell us. Like, no, you need to fucking think for yourself and be an empowered individual and figure this shit out yourself. But it's good to know that, it's good to know that sometimes maybe, just maybe, you're not being tricked, but when there's money involved, maybe there's an objection, maybe there's an objective whereby money is brought about by consumers, and you are a consumer, and if you're a good consumer, then you consume more. So you earn more to consume more to make them rich at your peril. Like, the fuck. Well, that's just my crazy Bloomberg take of things. Let's have a look. Tragic. Same here. Sometimes lights are going out if you don't pay. Ooh, it's not good. Imagine, let's move the decimal. Imagine 15.34 is 1.5 cents, and then Hex gets to say what? Ooh, that would be some nice numbers. Let's check the price of Hex while we're here. The price of HEX is. Oh, I thought it was up 124%. Hang on. Do 24. Share this tab. 1 penny. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but that HEX would never hit 1 penny. See, this was my mistake. My mistake was because I got so wrecked in so many things leading up to it, and I just saw so many fucking scams. I'm like, okay, let's make an assumption that this is going to be a scam. I want to lose all my money. How much am I comfortable on losing? Then I came to the conclusion that if HEX is going to be $1, then I want $1 million. So I'll plan roughly accordingly. What I didn't understand was the T-shares. What I didn't understand was the not early end stakes, but the fact that I would end before big payday to then stake out longer, which would be very beneficial to do so, which currently allows for my existing position to be like a lot more than it would have been had I not used the smart contract as it was allowed to be used. I pressed the buttons to do so. And the fact that I not forecasted, but I thought, okay, 1 million HEX at $1 per token should be achievable given, a relatively new cryptocurrency, and give it enough time, it'll probably get there. What I should have done, I should have been greedy, and I should have been like, okay, if HEX hits 1 cent, how many of these fuckers do I need to be a millionaire? And then, gauge that accordingly, because it would have been quite doable. Because I'm pretty sure I was working at that point in time, but I was just so hesitant to put fucking money back into crypto at this point in time. I was like, I am quite upset I didn't buy more HEX in the beginning, because life could be a lot different. Let's just say that. Life could be a lot different though, mind you, if it hits 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2, $3 as well, but there's no guarantee of that, right? It could all go to zero. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to zero personally. Now, not coming from the sharing the story and trying to figure out, how I got to this position I'm in, very close to my birthday. I was going to analyze briefly from some very basic data points how currently it seems to be that INC could be, I'm not sure if this is right, it could be a way, if you have a large enough amount and nothing else is changing, mind you, which is hard because that's like removing all other variables. But if you have INC, and is it able that, can you basically pump the fuck out of INC and without everything else being drawn up or murdering the price of everything else? But can you possibly increase the price of INC? Once you increase the INC, can you use the gains from the price of the INC to then pull up HEX further, and vice versa, and then rinse and repeat that similar process? Now, I think you can do it. However, the problem, I think, is that if someone was to do that, the variables are how much profit would people take? And what would they do with their profit? Like, would they just extract? It does seem to be, it feels like there's less sellers. It feels like there's the ability to HEX to hold this current price without being murdered back to its initial state of 0.003 is a good thing. I mean, I could be wrong, but now I'm wondering, is that a play? Is it possible to buy up INC without hurting the price of other tokens, see the price increase, and then I guess figure out a way to then take the profits from INC over to something like, it could be something else, I don't know, but in my thoughts, something like HEX, and then drive the price of that up, and then buy up all the fucking supply and burn it all, and then no one can have any. I mean, no fucking crypto for anyone, no HEX for anyone, except me, Finban, Orion, and fucking Dart. Not kidding. Kidding, guys. I'm kidding whoever's watching this. I'm kidding fucking SEC and fucking your whatever you're doing, stalking us all for no reason, mind you. I'm like some avid crypto fucking enthusiast, and now I'm too scared to talk about shit because it's like you might get like whatever the fuck. And then now though we see it's actually like it's playing out in the US elections, like pro crypto shit, which I hope doesn't get turned into like in the next 4 years, like another talking point, like we're going to destroy crypto because it's bad or something, and then you see the whole BRICS thing. Oh, you can just see how it's going to play out. All it takes is like the BRICS to go, we're pro crypto, and then the US, we're not pro crypto anymore. We're this crypto, we're only Bitcoin, and then the other one's like, oh, we're not Bitcoin, we're everything else, and it's like just a fucking shit show. All in all, I can't help but think when there's more government, usually they intermingle their shit and they start wanting control, and they're talking about pro crypto. It generally means they want more control, and it means they figured out a way they can profit more. So I don't know, even that's how that's even possible. But usually, when you hear the government say, "We're from the government, we're here to help," it fucking should scare the fuck out of us all. Because if we're not asking for help, like seriously, leave us alone. Leave me alone in my house. The funniest thing here, you can't post things online without a task force. This pregnant woman was posting things in here in Australia online about something about a protest she was talking about on a Facebook post. And this like special task force rocked up at her house and started arresting her and taking her and seizing all their fucking devices. And they're like, "Can't we just delete the post?" Like, ah. And then you see it's happening all over the world. It's like it gets a bit scary, to be honest, in my opinion, along with a lot of other stuff that took place. And the funniest thing, they're like, people are getting all extreme now over, like I was talking about with the Uber driver. He's just like talking about all these crazy like politics, and people are like, yeah, we don't really fucking care. It's like they made this fine that if you leave your bins out for too long, you can get fined now for leaving your bins out on the curb, like trash collection. So it's like you're so free in this system that if you don't bring your bins back in, you get fined, and if you say the wrong thing on the internet, you get fined. I'm so fucking. This sounds fucking like utopia. Oh, and if you're the big tech, you just take people's fucking historical documents away from them and never return them ever again. Thanks, fucking thanks. Even if I become a multi-millionaire, I will never be able to get those videos back ever, and that really frustrates me. It frustrates me so bad. Unless there's a way to use the Wayback Time Machine to be able to access that link, but I'm not sure that's how that works. If that could work, that would be kind of fucking cool. But anyway, I'll continue to try and figure that one out. Tesla could go to zero, HEX cannot. It's the difference between. Oh, I like that. Okay, how would HEX go to zero if no one? Hang on, how would that happen? How would it break? The code would not break. Every stake would end and no one restakes, but that doesn't affect the price. And there'd have to be no purchases that take place and no buys. But then wouldn't it just sit at the last purchase? I'm pretty sure that would happen. And the last purchase would be $1 million. Fucking would all be insanely rich. $1 million HEX. That should be the next talking point, I think, guys. We should just be like, all right, HEX has gone $1 million. There's nothing you can do about it. Once we get there, we're going to fucking rule the world. Wars will be fought over how much HEX you fucking have and how many T-shares you have. Nation states will want fucking T-shares, and we'll be that rich. We'll be able to just buy all the fucking weaponry we want and found Hexaco. It'll be like 1776, motherfuckers. Come and take it. No, I'm kidding. Kidding people. Next thing you have like fucking open up. It's a raid. You talking about freedom on the internet? Fuck that shit. And you didn't put your bins in. So, oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. All right. I think this is nearing the end of the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, like I said, it is my 8th anniversary on my InfoWarrior 13 account, which used to be my actual real name. And funnily enough, when it was my real name, the person I went to school with is now like this political guy, and he's like stalking my account online. I wish he wouldn't, man. It's kind of fucking creepy, to be honest. Yeah. What else? Oh, hang on, where is it? Here, I'll show you guys. It's my anniversary. We created a special post just for me. I think I might change the name of the stream to my 8th year anniversary on X. which was, it still counted the time I was like in fucking the social media jail, but it is what it is. It's going to be interesting because the next 4 years, I wonder what that's going to bring. Will I be the multimillionaire I dream of in the next 4 years? Because there could be a chance that Mexicans get pretty well off if they have a lot, and if they have a lot of t-shirts, if they have a stake locked away, and if they're and if they're still around. At which point in time, when they're mad rich, maybe they won't be talking about HEX anymore. Maybe they'll be like talking about other things, because they'll have, like a health channel, or there'll be a huge health company, or huge health researcher, or they'll be able to point out things that, this way of living might help you live longer, and this way of living might help the human society live longer and function better and be more peaceful, and then, instead of being the crazy Mexican loonbirds or crazy crypto people that are just rich and drive Lambos around, maybe they're like, oh fuck, they're like really successful entrepreneurs with multiple businesses, and they have a passion for saving the planet, helping animals, helping cure diseases, and developing cool tech on chain or off chain. Like, that sounds kind of cool to me. But of course, we get sort of muted out of existence because the most popular thing about cryptocurrency is just to make money, right? And to be mad rich. Because if you talk about anything else, it's not popular. It's like, okay. Pretty sure Elon Musk doesn't just talk about Tesla all the time, but now what was I? Let's check if I think I'm gonna change my fucking profile. But yeah. Thank you, anyone who tuned in and caught this live. Much appreciated. I'll close this one out, and what should we close it out with? I think we should close it out with the Bunga chant. You guys remember this? This is the funniest shit ever. Oh, actually, I won't play the sound. I won't do it. Yeah. All right. Good reminiscing. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the content. Thank you for being still here in this, whatever this is, this movement. I'm not even sure what it is right now. This global awakening, which may or may not be just in my own mind. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. It's much appreciated, guys, because I'm not going anywhere. I know you guys aren't going anywhere. And I can't help but think, maybe, just maybe, once we see the all-time highs again, maybe we'll be more popular again or something. I don't know. Or maybe by then we'll be like, we fucking told you so. We fucking told you so hard. But no one listened. No one cared. No one looked into T-shares, No one understood that HEX can't go to zero. You're actually right. It can never go to zero. Now think about it, because you would have to have a price of zero, which is impossible, because you wouldn't be able to trade it. There literally have to be a function of it. Thank you, Oren. You just fucking broke my mind. Nice. That should be the talking point. HEX can never go to zero. The lowest point price you can see. I should have been like, okay, the lowest possible. What's the lowest possible price it could be? The lowest possible price it could be is how much I should have bought, and then take into consideration how I wanted $1 million, divide that by a million, but like, how much money do I need to get that? Oh, that would have been a good buy. Oh my god. Anyway, my voice is getting croaky. Info 13 signing out. On this day in October 2024, I am still here, you fucking assholes. Not you guys, but YouTube. I am still here. I'm not going anywhere. You took my channel. You will not take my... What was the fucking saying? I don't remember. All right. See you.